Hi beauties, welcome back to another video. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, hi, hello, my name is Jeannie and this is a beauty channel where we do a lot of beauty related things. So for today's video, I'm actually so excited. We're going to do a full face of Ipsy products. We're going to use all of that, well, not all of the products that came, but we're going to make a full face out of some of the products that came in my Glam Bag and my Glam Bag Plus for the month of April. So I wanted to do this earlier in the month when I got the bags and unbagged them here on the channel, but one of the products came broken. So I contacted Ipsy customer service, Ipsy customer service, and they sent me out a new one. That's a whole nother story. I'll tell you guys about it later in the video. But because of what happened, it made this another giveaway video. So if you're new, we do a lot of giveaways over here. I actually have another giveaway that is open right now as well. That's got a Too Faced palette, a few other Too Faced products, and then a ton of other amazing products as well. But when this goes up, you'll still have plenty of time to enter that giveaway too. So I'll leave it linked in the description box below. It'll say something like enter my Too Faced giveaway here. And then you can click on that link, check out all of the goodies that are in that giveaway, comment on that video, and you will have your entry there. This is also going to be a giveaway video. We'll get into the products that are going to be in the giveaway and the whole reason for the giveaway in just a moment. But yeah, so we're going to do a full face of products that came from my Ipsy Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus for the month of April. We've got the Yensa foundation, we've got Sandbar eyeshadow, we've got Bobbi Brown mascara, we've got Benefit concealer. We've got a ton of stuff to try. So I'm going to stop yapping and let's get into the goods. Hi friends. Okay, so what we'll do, obviously, like I said, this is going to be a full face of my April Ipsy products along with a giveaway. And let's go through quickly what we're going to use, and then we'll get right into it because we have a lot to go through. So these are products from both the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus from the month of April. My cat is barreling down here right now. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about what happened. So one of these palettes was a choice for my Glam Bag Plus and the other one was an add-on. They're both from Sandbar Cosmetics. I have never tried any shadows from them, so I wanted to get both of them. One of them came just fine. The neutral one did. I think we swatched a couple of these colors when I unbagged it. And then I got the Oasis palette as well. And the mirror came shattered. So, you know, that can be dangerous if little microscopic pieces of glass got into the shadow, and boy, that protective thing just came off. Anyhow, so I contacted Ipsy and they were supposed to send me out a replacement. Customer service was very helpful, fast. The palette was shipped out almost immediately, but then the palette came and this is what they sent. So this is what I was supposed to get and this is what I got. This is the Violet Voss Pinky Promise eyeshadow palette. So Ipsy, you get an A+ for effort, but damn it, man. The thing is I already have this palette. This is what it looks like. It is a pretty palette. This color right here especially is really pretty. It's kind of like a duochrome shifty color. But yeah, I've got the palette. So the palette that Ipsy sent over is going to go in a giveaway, and then just to make it even more fun, I have a Item Beauty Lash Snack Mascara and my favorite Tony Moly wine, the Pore Care I Am Red Wine Sheet Mask. So those three things will be in the giveaway, and we'll go through how to enter and all of that towards the end of the video. But yeah, so I'm not going, I was actually, to be honest with you, I was thinking about maybe just cutting this part off and keeping the palette because the broken glass was under, well actually it has a protective seal on it, but there's a part of it that doesn't, and I'd really kind of just not rather not chance it, but I mean, it probably is fine. I'm gonna have to think about it, but we're not gonna use it today. I don't wanna cut my eye on camera, but we've got a lot of products to use. Of course, we'll use this Sandbar palette. I also have this little Complex Culture mini palette. Again, we swatched it when I bagged it. I've got a little mini Hip Dot palette. I know for sure we're gonna use the Sandbar. We might touch into a couple different ones. We've got this Mischo Beauty blush palette. We have the Yensa Beauty Super Serum Silk Foundation. This is a skincare makeup hybrid. I was really excited about this. For concealer, this still cracks me up. This is the miniest mini I've ever seen, but it is the Benefit Boing Concealer. Look, you guys. It's a mini. We have the Bobbi Brown Mascara. We have the Shades by Shan highlighter. We have a lip oil. And also part of this was this by Koki micro brow eye pencil, but I did end up using this in the last video that I uploaded where I did all of the new to me products with the NARS foundation. If you missed it, I'll link it in the description box below. Now, I did use this today for the video, but I decided just to do it off camera in the interest of saving time because we've got a lot of products to try, but I've been using it ever since I got it. A very inexpensive product, and I really like it. I use it in combination with my Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gel. Both are in the shade Blonde. And for priming my skin, I went in with all of my moisturizers and all of that like I always do, and then I use the Touch and Soul No Pore Blend Primer. I'm just trying to finish it off. I'm very close, so I've been using it every day. And then I used it in combination with the Yensa Tone Up Essential Glow Primer since we're using the Yensa foundation. But I actually love this primer. I just picked up a backup. I've been using it a lot lately. So with all that out of the way, I've got a dampened beauty blender, and we're gonna start with the foundation. So this has got skincare ingredients in it, and I'm gonna apply it. Wow, one pump comes out like a lot. Like there's a lot of product there. So I'm just going to apply it how I normally would, kind of just apply it all on the outer part of my complexion and then blend inwards with a dampened beauty blender. Okay, so it's not as much as I originally thought. We'll be able to get through that. I know this is a weird way to apply it, but it's just what works well for me. So this looks a little light, but I'm not too worried because I don't think this is like a full coverage product, and we should be able to sheer it out pretty well. But I'll be honest with you guys, ever since I have tried the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, I've got 2 shades. I am in love with that foundation, and I don't know that, like, when we're talking for like everyday type of wear, I just don't know that anything is going to trump that foundation. It's definitely not a full coverage, so it's not something that I would be going for on like event nights, or, you know, if I had something important, a special occasion, I probably would go in with something a little bit more full coverage. But for everyday type of wear, that NARS is it for me. This does, on first impression, look really nice on the skin though. It is a touch light. They didn't have like a ton of different shades available for this on Ipsy, so I went with the light neutral. It's definitely something that I can make work, but yeah, it's a touch light. But it shears out nicely, and then after the complexion is warmed up with other products, it'll be just fine. Just kind of making sure that I have it in my hairline, down my neck a little bit. Now, the big thing for me with foundation is like right in here and right in here. I'll know almost immediately if it's something I'm gonna like by looking close up and seeing how it sits on those areas. So this looks really nice, even in the magnified mirror, but it is a touch more makeup-y looking than I thought it would be. I kind of thought this was would kind of resemble the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and in some ways it does. I think the formula on this feels a little bit heavier, and looks just a little bit more makeup-y, but yeah, guys, it's just after trying the NARS, nothing is going to ring my bell like that. But it is nice, and it's nice that it does have those skincare benefits in it as well. I'm going to show you up close. It does actually, I mean, it looks really nice. It does. I gotta give it that. I think if I had a shade maybe just a touch darker or a touch more golden in it, I think I would like it better, because it just, I think that's what is making it look makeup-y, is that it's just a tad too light. But we'll fix it. Now, what should we do next? So I think next we'll go into the eyes. I did prime my eyes with Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Primer. I didn't set it. I've really been enjoying not setting my primers lately for my eyes. And we're gonna check out the Sandbar palette. So let's get some brushes. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is grab a fluffy type blending brush, and I'm gonna pop this color right here into kind of like above my crease area as a transition shade. That actually goes on really, really nicely. Like, I barely even had to blend it. I'm gonna build that up just a touch. And this is just kind of like almost like a skin toned color, just to warm up that area after priming it. I really like the formula on this, first impression wise. We'll have to see how it all plays out, of course. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more of a dense blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with that second darkest matte shade. And I'm gonna use this on the outer corner and bring it in to the crease, keeping this color a little bit more focused on the actual crease area. Because of course we want to see how they layer. I'm going to keep going in with that color and slowly build it up. They seem to be actually layering really nice. I think I like this formula. Now I'm kind of bummed that, you know, because I was thinking about going back and messaging Ipsy customer service. Guys, my hair is like a mess, but you want to know what? The kids are taking a nap and I only have a short amount of time to film right now. So I'm like, screw the hair. Let's just get in to the goods. But yeah, man, I was thinking about, you know, recontacting them and being like, listen, you guys sent me the wrong palette. At this point, I'm not. I'm gonna use the palette that they sent for a giveaway for one of you, and we're just gonna call it a day with that. You know, A for effort. Thanks a lot, Ipsy. Okay. I think I'm gonna grab looking for a certain type of brush here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a small brush and I'm gonna go in with the deepest shade. I will say that these colors layer on top of one another beautifully. Like, it's not getting muddy at all, and this is what, the third color that I went in with. They blend really, really nicely. I'm kind of surprised by it because I had never even heard of this brand, to be honest with you. But I was definitely interested in trying them, and I'm glad I did. Okay. So I think I'll probably end up building up the outer edge a little bit more, but I want to go in with some shimmer. So I'm going to go in with this one, and I'm just going to use my finger. There's how the shade looks on the finger. It looks really pretty. And I'm just going to start patting it onto the lid. The shimmer is pretty. It's a little lackluster. It's a little lackluster, but it's pretty. So this is just kind of like a very neutral palette to begin with. So there's only so much that you can really do with it, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna go in with the lighter shimmer. I think I better grab a brush for that. So I'm gonna grab just a brush like this, like a flat tip brush, and pick up a little bit of that lightest shimmer and pat it in on the inner part of the lid there. Kind of get like a little ombre look going here. It's not applying very well with that brush. I'm gonna try my finger. It's just, I got nails on now, so it's really kind of hard to get right in the corner, where normally I haven't worn nails in quite a while. Okay, yeah, it definitely applies much better with the finger. I'm just gonna take what's left on that finger and put it under the brow bone. Very, very neutral. You know, I'm normally a neutral girl, but I've really been liking playing in different colors lately. So this just seems a little boring to me, but it's nice. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go in with that deeper shade again and just build up this outer corner just a little bit more. This is that deepest matte in the palette. It's a little better. I think with some liner and mascara, it'll be just fine. I am picking up a little bit more of that lightest shade. I'm just running it more across the lid. I think I like the way that that looks better than that first shimmer that I used. That first shimmer that I used kind of just like matched my lid. Okay. It's okay. It is okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch the other eye up, throw some liner on because I don't have a new liner to try, and then we'll come back and try the mascara. Okay, we're back. So I finished off the other eye, just did all the same things that we did to the first one, and then I added some liner. For that, I went in with the Eyeko Black Magic in Cocoa Edit. So this is like a brown shade, which I thought would go really well with the look. It is like a dark brown. You almost can't even tell that it's not black, but you can, but you can't. So I went in a little heavier with the liner today and kind of drug it out for that cat eye effect because I felt like the look was lagging. Like the formula was actually really, really nice. The mattes blend effortlessly. They literally blend themselves. It's one of those type of palettes, and the shimmers were nice too. But it's just a very neutral palette, and there's only really so much you can do with it, but it was good quality. So we're gonna try out the Smoky Eye Mascara from Bobbi Brown. This is a deluxe size, sample size. It came in the regular glam bag. That's what the applicator looks like, the wand. And I have never tried any Bobbi Brown mascaras in the past. Sorry guys, I'm trying to focus here on how I feel about that. So first impressions, I think it's fanning my lashes really nicely. It's not looking clumpy. It's definitely lengthening and fanning the way that I like. I think I like this. It's not clumpy at all. It seems to be a little bit of a drier formula right off the rip, which I like. Not overly dry and flaky, but not super wet and sloppy. It's definitely something that I'll go in with another coat. The wand seems pretty easy to work with. Of course, it's always, to me, easier to work with the mini mascaras because, I don't know, I guess it's like smaller and kind of, I feel like you have more control over the wand. So I always love mini mascaras for that reason alone. Want to see how we can build it up. You can definitely see that it is really lengthened that. I don't know in terms of volume what I'm getting, but I definitely, if I had to choose, I definitely prefer a fanned out lengthened look than super volumized, but that's just personal preference. And I used to be the opposite. Okay, so I actually think I really like the way that looks. I'm gonna stop there before I end up messing it up and being unhappy with it, because I'm happy with that. Is it like, am I absolutely blown away by it? No, but I like it, so that's good. We still have the concealer and the blush to try. So let's go in with the blush. So for my kind of neutral eye look, I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with that really pretty color right there. It's definitely got like a shift to it. And I kind of feel like it would go good with the eye look. Whoa. That's pigmented. Definitely don't even need a highlight with that particular color. I almost wonder, like, did I have something else on this brush? Which is definitely possible. Kind of like to, so I actually saw Kelly Strack doing this, and I started doing it, and I really like it. Kind of just bringing it right over the bridge of your nose and then following it right up the other side. That is so pigmented. I feel like I need to grab a brush with nothing on it and just shear that out a little bit. Wow. That's not like as orange brownish tone that I thought it was gonna be. It looks a little more pink than I imagined, but it is pretty. I think once I'm contoured, maybe I'll like it more. I don't know. I'm not, it is pretty, but it's not the shade that I expected. Let's go in with the Benefit Boing Concealer. It's gonna kind of do one of these. And then I'm gonna use my, that was a lot. I probably should have started small. I'm gonna use my Dampened Beauty Blender. That's what I was afraid of. Like, I should have started small just in case a little bit goes a long way. But we'll just blend it out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Holy smokes. Definitely brightening to the under eye area. Definitely, I would definitely classify that as a full coverage concealer. It actually blended out really nice. That actually looks really nice. Wow, okay. You guys, I just recently tried the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and this along with the NARS foundation have been my total holy grail foundation and concealer, and the two of them go together really, really well. But I'm actually really liking this Benefit one too. Of course, I do like the NYX because it is a serum and has that skincare in it as well as the makeup, and I do really like that. Very brightening to the under eye. It definitely kind of helped tone that blush down a little bit. And I'll give you a close-up. It actually looks really nice on the skin. I like it. Wow. I'm actually really impressed with that. I might have to get me a full size of that. Yeah, that's nice. And then we also have a little lip oil. What is this even? This is by Dear Beach, and it's a little mini lip oil. We'll try her out. feels nice on the lips. It feels hydrating, very, very slippery consistency. Of course, there's no color to it. It's just a lip oil. Gives a nice sheen to the lip. Yeah. So I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, contour, and come back and we'll talk about everything. I'll be right back. Hi guys, we're back. This is the final look. Just to let you know, if you're curious, for contouring my face today, I went in with this UOMA Beauty double-ended product that is a recent TJ Maxx find for me. I have been in love with it. One side is a cream contour stick, and there's something about this specific shade that is just perfect for me. And then the other side is like a little highlight, and I did use a little bit of both, even though I really did not need any highlight after using that blush. But I just put a little bit down the bridge of my nose and just a little tiny bit way up there. So that's what I used. And then I did go in with the darkest shade of the palette and just add it underneath the lash line and kind of brought it in to the little wing because I forgot to do that. And that was it. Let's talk about everything for the giveaway. We've got 3 products. We have the Tony Moly I'm Red Wine Pore Care Sheet Mask. We have the Item Beauty Lash Snack Mascara. And we have the Violet Voss Pinky Promise Eyeshadow Palette. This giveaway will go for 2 weeks. So let's see. This is going to go up on Thursday. I don't even know what the date is, but you guys know when this is going up. It's going up on Thursday. You'll have 2 weeks to enter. In the comments down below, make sure that you use the word promise. Promise is the code word for this giveaway, and then make sure you're watching my YouTube community tab in 2 weeks for the winner. The products. So this blush palette, that color is not what I thought it would be, but it could have been a little bit of leftover product on the brush that I was using. But I did end up going in just a touch with this color, and I actually really, really like it. This blush palette is super pigmented. I think it's very nice. The eyeshadow palette performed beautifully. The colors are nice. It's just, you know, I think I wanted to use the Oasis palette for the video, and of course we weren't able to do that. But I do think that if you haven't tried this formula, you should. I think it's really nice. The mascara actually worked beautifully. No complaints there, and I normally don't care for a mascara the first time that I try it, so that was a change. And the little itty bitty concealer kind of blew me away too. As far as the foundation goes, I do think it's nice, but I can already see in those areas where it's very typical for me, right in here where I have my smile lines, and right in here, I can see it settling already. Now I didn't set it. I don't always set. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. I'm a dry skinned girl, so sometimes setting my face with setting powder can make it look worse than it would if I didn't. It just all depends. Sometimes I will use a little bit, and I really like the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydro setting powder for when I do set, and there's a couple other ones that I really love as well. The Fenty Beauty, the Bella Pierre. Those are kind of my go-tos. I do think that this is a nice foundation. With just having the brand new NARS in my collection, I don't know that I would be reaching for this over the NARS, but I do think that I would be reaching for this over a lot of the foundations that I have in my collection. I do think that it's very nice. I think that it offers a little bit more coverage than the NARS. So on days where I'm looking for a little bit of extra coverage, maybe I would reach for this over the NARS. But for like everyday wear, I think right now I would still be reaching for the NARS. But not to say that this isn't a good product. I actually love this brand. The primer that I used that I talked about earlier from them, I love. I just bought a backup of that. And there's another foundation that I have of theirs. The Yensa Skin on Skin BC foundation. It's a BB plus CC. This is a full coverage foundation. It has SPF 40 in it. This one I really like. This is something that I reach for when I'm really looking for that super airbrushed look, like I'm going to a wedding or I have a special occasion, you know, family party, whatever, and I want that super perfect airbrushed look. I reach for this. I really like this brand. So I forgot to use the Shade by Shan's highlighter, I just realized. But girl, I'm glowy enough right now. We're not going in with nothing else. So that is my first impressions and mini review of the products that I got in my Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus in Ipsy for the month of April. And that's going to be it for this video because the babies will be getting up any second. So have a good one, guys. Stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll see you very, very soon in my next video.